You're listening to After the Review.
After the review.
After review, the ruling on the field is confirmed.
Well, with training camp getting underway for NFL teams across the country, a large list of players are starting to opt out of the 2020 season because of COVID-19 concerns. I'm going to break down the two designations players are getting, what this means for teams, how you can get an opt-out for a high-risk injury, what's going on, and what it looks like moving forward. But if you could, like this video, share it, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell to make sure you get these daily video updates. And let's read. All right. So under the amended collective bargaining agreement between the NFL and the NFL Players Association that was agreed on July 24th, players can opt out of the 2020 season due to the COVID-19 pandemic. If a player wishes to opt out, he's got to provide his club with notification within 7 days of the date of the finalized agreement. So they signed it the 24th, so August 1st. August 1st. To be designated a voluntary opt-out, a player must be under contract or subject to tender. The player's contract will toll, and all provisions for that contract will be told over for the applicable following season. However, he does not receive an accrued season. The player will be eligible for a $150,000 stipend to be treated as a salary advanced against his total contract. So basically, if you're just choosing not to play because of COVID-19, you're getting a salary advance. You don't get credit for the season on your contract, so you're still under contract. You don't gain the season, which I like. So you're choosing to not play. The NFL has the safety protocols in place, and if you don't agree with them, that's on you. You're getting forwarded some cash so you can make it through the year, even though most guys should be okay. I know there's some guys on the edges there, but I like that. And then there's higher risk opt-outs. Player must be diagnosed with medical records with one of the following factors, which are based on the CDC risk factors list. So cancer, there's a couple guys that had cancer that are opting out. Chronic kidney disease, COPD, immunocompromised from an organ transplant. I don't know if you have any of those. Serious heart conditions. Hopefully nobody has that in the NFL. Heart failure, coronary artery disease, cardiomyopathies. Sickle cell, we probably have a few guys with that are going to opt out for that. Type 2 diabetes, asthma, cerebrovascular disease, cystic fibrosis, hypertension or high blood pressure, immunocompromised from blood transplant or bone marrow transplant, HIV, taking immuno-weakening medicines, neurological conditions such as dementia. Hopefully nobody has that yet in the NFL. Maybe later, but not right now. Liver disease or pulmonary fibrosis. It's not mandatory for a high-risk player to opt out, but a higher-risk player will receive a accrued season towards free agency, so his contract year counts, all benefits and minimum salary credit for accredited season, and is also eligible for a stipend of $350,000, which will not constitute a salary advance. So basically, if you have the health conditions, you don't feel comfortable with playing, you're getting taken care of, you get your season counted, even though I don't like that for teams. I understand things are difficult. If we had a bubble, this shouldn't be an issue, but no bubble, too many people in the NFL. But let's look at the list of players that are opting out. D'Anthony Thomas, Andre Smith for the Ravens, Star Lotulelei for the Bills, Maurice Candy, Stephen Guidry for the Cowboys, Eddie Vandross. It all really started right here with Laurent Duvernay Tardif, French guy, can't pronounce his name, bad on me. He's a doctor, and he kind of came out and said, I can't play in good consciousness with this going on. It's not safe. So really, he was the first one to opt out. He opted out immediately, and this kind of led to the thing, but it kind of caught traction this morning. I think because teams were reporting today, but the Patriots felt like everybody was opting out today. Donta Hightower's out because he has a young child. Dan Vitale, Brandon Bolden, Najeez Torin, Patrick Chung also opted out, and there's a couple more. Yeah, Marcus Cannon because he had cancer, opted out. Patriots, maybe a little tankathon going on for Bill, putting Cam under the wire, but who knows? We'll see. Somebody said this is a haul planned by Bill Belichick, and then Adam Schefter was like, what does this mean? The NFL execs is like, we don't know, but it's Bill. He's always doing something. So I don't know. Maybe this is all planned by Bill. Chance Warmack, that's a loss for the Seahawks. They need offensive lineman Anthony McKinney for the Titans. Minnesota's big free agent signing, Michael Pierce. He has asthma. He's out. Marcus Cannon, like I said. Caleb Brantley for a Washington football team. That looks weird. Chicago Bears, Eddie Goldman, and Kyle Petco for the Broncos. Patrick Chung, Jets offensive lineman Leo Komiang, I can't even pronounce that. Marquise Goodwin, I know he opted out because of a small child. But not just that, we had a bunch of guys added onto the COVID-19 rookie exclusions list. I think we had 3 more rookies added on today, a couple of first-rounders. The Jaguars' first-round offensive lineman was added. So it's out there. It feels like the young guys are hurting the older guys. The young guys are going out acting a fool. Gonna catch it maybe. going to give it to the older guys, maybe that are more responsible with a family and things like that. So I understand the risk. I kind of wish they had, I feel like the safety protocols are good. I wish they kind of had a bubble for the teams and you just deal with it, but we don't have that. I don't know. Hopefully it's not a big thing. Baseball seems to be okay right now with the whole Marlins thing happening. They seem like they're going to get past this. So maybe football's in better shape than we thought, but a lot of guys opted out. Probably a couple more in the next 2 or 3 days here before the deadline just to see what they're doing. I wouldn't be surprised I'd be really surprised if there was a quarterback that opted out. I don't think there's any chance of that. But a lot of linemen, maybe at risk, bigger guys. Who knows what else is going on? So, I don't know. We'll see where it goes forward. But if you could, like this video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow.